Hello, my name is Kenet. I'm a chef from Estonia, and this was my Erasmus Learning Mobility experience. I was offered a month-long position as a chef in Paul's Bistro at the heart of Valletta, the capital of Malta, a small island country in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea. Even though it's a small country, it is full of people. With an area of 316 square kilometers, it has around 500,000 people. That's around 1,640 people per square kilometer. For comparison, Estonia has around 31 people per square kilometer. So if we do the math, Malta's around 53 times more densely populated than Estonia. This can be pretty hard to get used to. Arriving at the accommodation was very simple. We took a single plane to Malta, and we were offered a taxi service to the accommodation from our host organization. The place was more than serviceable, with a fully equipped kitchen and even multiple bathrooms. Although my internship was in Valletta, my accommodation was in Birkirkara. You can see there's a bit of a gap, but thankfully that was very easily solved, thanks to Malta's public transport system being very intuitive, although a bit pricey, with a single 7-day pass setting you back 21 euros. So for someone like me who stayed 5 weeks, it's pretty bad. But thanks to the financial grant from Erasmus, I didn't have to worry much about the cost. When I finally made it to the restaurant, me and the owner of the restaurant exchanged words and signed some papers, and prepared my schedule for the month I was staying there. The place used to be a well from the 1500s in Valletta, and was recently converted to a small and atmospheric restaurant with 2 floors for dining. Since a well is very narrow by design, reshaping it with a kitchen in mind led to some, space constraints. After the first week, I'd been taught a lot of the basics of preparation, butchery, and plating, with most of my time being devoted to slicing, dicing, and peeling vegetables, and plating the desserts and main courses. This was also the time where I got to explore more of Malta. Getting to know the place was a bit difficult with everything being so dense, and there being buildings everywhere. It's a bit easy to get lost, but not impossible to get used to, so that's fine. After the second week, they'd have taught me more advanced preparations like stewing meats, making purees, cooking with sous vide, and learning some of the recipes for the main courses. By the third and fourth week, I had the experience to make side dishes, starters, and desserts along with the required plating on my own, as well as making more delicate dishes like carpaccio and beef tartare. I also experienced a few busy days, which taught me a lot about taking initiative, teamwork, and communication, and by the end of the internship, I was more confident in my knowledge around the kitchen, capable of doing the prep work and cooking necessary to make main course meals, which includes, but is not limited to, sautéing, searing, baking, roasting, frying, and sous vide. But it's not like everything went perfectly, of course. I had a lot of trouble with communication, plating, and confidence in the kitchen to the point where I dragged the chefs down by bombarding them with questions or taking too much time with the plating and the food getting a bit too cold. By the end of it though, I think my plating is at least adequate enough for a kitchen, and instead of asking too many questions just to make sure I'm not doing anything wrong, I let my instincts take over. And it's fine if they lead me to a mistake or two, because in a fast-paced kitchen, doing 100 things quickly and getting 1 wrong is a lot better than doing 100 things slowly and getting 0 wrong. Without a shadow of doubt, this experience will help me with my endeavors in the culinary industry moving forward. And for anyone considering also participating in the Erasmus Learning Mobility, I recommend doing your due diligence and putting in the effort to learn about your country before going there. A lot of small differences can really disorient you once you arrive in a different country. To summarize the entire experience, the mobility experience was a huge success, not only teaching me valuable skills related to cooking and communication, but also letting me experience the rich and fun culture of Malta. I'm also incredibly thankful for everyone involved, especially the school for helping me organize the entire thing and the lovely people at Paul's Bistro. I'll never forget everything that I've been taught during this experience. I hope this video will convince more people to look into applying for the Erasmus Mobility Program themselves, as it's an incredible opportunity and undoubtedly the best way to hone your skills no matter what profession you're looking to start your career in. Happy learning!